time for the faith walk of the day. All right, guys, I want to talk about unity. In Matthew, the 18th chapter, and the 18th and the 19th verse, it says, "Verily I say unto you, whatsoever ye bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever you loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. And again I say unto you, that if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them in my Father's, it shall be done of them, my Father which is in heaven." The 20th verse says, "For where two or three are gathered together in my name, there I am in the midst of them." I want to talk about unity because the Bible is very clear on the power in numbers of people praying together and believing a thing together. Listen, if God told us to take dominion over our atmosphere and over our homes and communities, I believe that where the strength lies is when we come together and pray. Now, trust me, I know that there are many prayer lines that happen every day. I know there are many prayer calls that happen every day. But I think there are more of us that need to join. Some of us are like, oh, I don't have time. I'll just pray by myself. Don't ever minimize the power of prayer. Don't ever minimize coming together to pray for a specific thing, not even for you, but for somebody else. And yes, they can pray for you as well. But unity is so crucial in the body of Christ. Whether it is 1 Peter 3:8, it says, "Finally, all of you have unity of mind, sympathy, brotherly love, a tender heart, and a humble mind." It is so many scriptures that talk about unity and coming together and praying together and standing together and even dealing with conflict together. Because more of Matthew, if you read Matthew 18, it talks about how to deal with conflict. If you have a problem with somebody, you bring somebody with you. If they don't hear that person, you bring two more. If they don't hear you, then maybe bring it before the church. And then if they don't, it's on them. Like, the Bible's very clear on a lot of things, but you've got to get in the book to find out. Listen, there are a lot of people that have many questions on how should this work, and was he wrong, and was I wrong? You can always take that to the Lord. And I know people are like, well, sometimes I just don't understand it. Pray for clarity, because once you have a biblical understanding and once you have God's understanding, nobody can change that. I've been in many issues, church friends, church choir, all of that. And I always wanted resolve, but I wanted resolve with the people around me. My resolve wasn't to leave and to go to another church or to just bounce and I'm forget y'all, I don't want to deal with it. You have to face some difficult stuff. Sometimes you have to face conflict in relationships, but you have to be patient and you have to have God in the process, and you have to understand the power of unity to try to resolve. So spend time in prayer by yourself, of course, yes, but also with others, praying with others, other believers that believe like you believe. Your church should be having prayer meetings, for sure. There should be other prayer meetings. We should always be praying to make sure that we are in tune with the Father, finding out exactly what he wants us to do, and having that favor and grace covering your life, and having the power of God present at all times in your life. All right. That's my faith walk of the day.